Right now, as you watch this video, your digital ghost is growing stronger. Every click you make, every search you type, every website you visit, it's all being recorded, stored, and sold. And here's the terrifying part. Even if you delete everything today, it will live forever in places you'll never find. What you're about to discover will change how you see the internet forever. Hello guys, welcome back to Silent Facts, where we uncover the truths hiding in plain sight. Today, we're diving into the internet's deepest, most unsettling layers. We're talking about digital ghosts, invisible economies, and the 95% of the internet that Google will never show you. This isn't science fiction. This is happening right now, and the proof is about to blow your mind. Let's start with something most people don't realize. You've only ever seen about 4 to 5% of the actual internet. That's right, everything you can find on Google, YouTube, Facebook, all the websites you know, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Below the surface lies the deep web, containing approximately 90% of all internet content. We're talking about 500 times larger than what you can access through normal search engines. But here's where it gets interesting. The deep web isn't inherently dangerous. It includes things like your email inbox, private medical records, company databases, academic research papers, and password-protected content. But beneath the deep web lies something else entirely: the dark web. This requires special software like Tor to access, and it's where things get truly bizarre. Research from 2016 to present shows a 20% increase in dark web listings, and what's being sold there, we'll get to that in a moment. Now let's talk about something called your data shadow. And trust me, this is where things get really creepy. Every single thing you do online creates what researchers call a data shadow, an invisible, permanent profile of who you are, what you like, what you fear, and what you might do next. That embarrassing search from 2010, it's still there. That website you visited once out of curiosity, recorded. That typo in your email, preserved forever. But here's what makes this truly unbelievable. Companies called data brokers are actively buying and selling your personal information right now without your explicit consent. These aren't hackers operating in basements. These are legitimate businesses trading your digital shadow like a commodity. Think about it. Your browsing history can reveal if you're pregnant before you tell your own family. Your search patterns can predict your political beliefs. Your social media activity can estimate your credit score. This is called predictive analytics, and it's using your digital footprint to anticipate your future behaviors. And the most unsettling part, even when you think you've deleted something, you haven't. Digital ghosts are real. When you delete a social media post, it might disappear from your feed, but it's still stored on backup servers, cached in databases, and potentially archived by third parties forever. Now, let's venture into the actual dark web. But I need to set the record straight here. The dark web isn't just a marketplace for criminals. It serves crucial purposes for journalists in oppressive countries, activists organizing protests, and whistleblowers exposing corruption. However, there are underground economies operating there that sound like something out of a dystopian novel, except they're absolutely real. Stolen credit card information, it sells for as little as $25 on dark web marketplaces. Your entire identity, social security number, date of birth, banking details can be purchased for under $200. Since 2016, there's been a documented 20% surge in these listings. But it gets stranger. There are entire alternate economies using cryptocurrencies that operate completely outside traditional financial systems. We're talking about marketplaces where you can buy anything from hacking services to counterfeit documents, all rated and reviewed like Amazon products. Here's a specific example that proves how sophisticated this has become. In the past few years, cybersecurity researchers have documented automated bots that scrape data breaches, compile information, and automatically list stolen credentials for sale within hours of a breach occurring. This brings us to perhaps the most unsettling concept: digital permanence. What happens to your online presence when you die? Your social media accounts become digital ghosts, frozen in time, continuing to exist in the cloud indefinitely. Facebook alone has an estimated millions of profiles belonging to deceased users, and by 2050, there may be more dead profiles than living ones on the platform. But it's not just about death. It's about the permanence of everything you've ever posted. Employers can find tweets from 10 years ago. Universities can uncover old blog posts. Insurance companies can access your fitness tracker data. Your digital shadow outlives you, and it's growing every single day. The Internet Archive's Wayback Machine has saved over 735 billion web pages since 1996. That means websites you thought disappeared years ago, they're preserved. Photos you deleted, potentially archived. Comments you regretted, captured forever. So what do we do with this information? First, awareness. Understanding that your data shadow exists is the first step in managing it. Use privacy-focused browsers, enable two-factor authentication, and regularly audit what information you're sharing online. Second, remember that the deep web and dark web aren't inherently evil. They're tools, and like any tool, they can be used for good or bad. Journalists use Tor to protect sources. Activists use encrypted networks to organize safely. The technology itself is neutral. Third, think before you post. Every photo, every comment, every like is adding to your permanent digital record. Ask yourself, would I want this to exist forever? Because it probably will. The internet's dark corners and hidden worlds aren't just stories. They're the invisible architecture of our digital lives. Your data shadow is real, digital ghosts exist, and the vast majority of the internet operates completely beyond what you can see. But now you know the truth, and knowledge is the first step toward protection. If this video opened your eyes to the internet's hidden realities, smash that like button and subscribe to Xylem Facts for more mind-blowing truths. Drop a comment below telling me what surprised you most about your data shadow, and should I make a part 2 diving even deeper into the dark web's mysteries? Stay curious, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next video. This is Xylem Facts, revealing what's hidden in plain sight.